What's up, my dudes? It's me, Taco-tastic here, and today I'm going to be building a Cryptid Sasquatch. So basically, these are all the blocks you're gonna need. Just grab these if you're gonna be following along. So the first thing that we need to do is find a spot. I think right next to this polar bear would be nice. Boom! So, the first blocks that we're going to need to use are these massive stompers. I mean, he's called Bigfoot for a reason. He's got to have big stompers. I'm a pterodactyl. Get off of my build. Ah! Annoying. Back to the build. What does that say? Guys, I don't think I can read that. You guys need to read that. And maybe do whatever that says. We're gonna go 4 across. Where? 4. Boom. Yes, these don't look like Bigfoot feet. They will. In a second. So, his feet aren't really like, how do I put it? They're like a human. So basically, I'm gonna start off with this, then I'm gonna shape it the way that it looks good. Actually, I like that a lot. Now let's keep that. Now we gotta do his toes. Which could work with, maybe, white terracotta. Oh my goodness. White terracotta was... Oh crap. Crap. Need to extend it 1 more. By the way, pro tip, if you ever run into an issue like that, don't break it all and restart. Just simply try to go around it. Just go around it in the opposite ways when you're making feet. And make it bigger. That way, and not breaking it, the whole thing. Bro, what is that? I think white concrete would look good. Yep. That's it. Absolutely beautiful toes. Greatest looking toes I've seen all day. There we go. Where did I go wrong? There we go. I think that works. Doesn't it? No, we're gonna actually extend it like that. Then it'll work. Also, we gotta make these guys massive because, I mean, they are. Yum. Crap, I missed a couple. There we go. That is now not nearly what I had the other one like. So how did I have it? How did I? You know what? That actually looks really good. Surprisingly, I don't do great when I build like feet and stuff to look realistic. That looks good. I can deal with that. I can actually deal with this. I know how to fix it too, if I messed up. Why is the Minecraft music not playing? Oh well. You know what? What happened that made it... Ooh. I'm gonna actually go ahead and make this a bit more forwards. It needs to be a bit farther back like that. So much better. Boom, boom. Then we're just gonna keep sort of stacking up with it like this till we hit there. Then we're gonna completely put a hole to it and extendo arm the crap out of it. Because it needs to be done. And can I have the high ground? It needed to be done. There we go. Those are Bigfoot's feet. Just the feet. That's the crazy part. I might need to be using some commands for this because I don't think I'm going to be able to do this all on hand. Next, just going to keep stacking up from this. A ton. Meow. We're flying through a lot faster than I thought. Oh, were commands not enabled in this world? Crap. You know what? Next build, I'ma say, is probably gonna be a Yeti. Because we got all, like, the snow and crap. Locator bar. Show chords. Show days played. Yes. That didn't enable cheats. I was thinking for some reason those were the cheat options, not the world options. Activate cheats. Always day. Holy crap, that was a flashbang and a half. Sorry all people that for some reason would be watching me in a VR headset. I actually don't know anybody that would really, like, use a VR headset to watch YouTube. It'd be funny. Yeah, it'd be funny, but I don't think it's very ethical or logical. There we go. It's starting to come together very, 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 very well. And also, like, if you're building legs to a specific height and go, like, one higher, just build the extra height onto it. Because it doesn't really need to not have the extra height. Oh, I was not efficiently building this. I forgot you can just go, like, up the sides and down the sides. I'm gonna say this is about, like, knee level, maybe. Like, Bigfoot's only about the size of a human. But at that point, if I was gonna be building, like, an actual sized Bigfoot, I'd practically just be building onto a, like, a slightly bigger armor stand, pretty much. Is all I'd be doing. I'd just use a command to grow an armor stand a little bit, and that'd be Sasquatch. Put some leather armor on it, maybe dye it a little. Now I've got to, like, build these. Wow, that didn't look bad, surprisingly. I was doing it as a joke to make his legs look bad, but... Guess you can't go wrong building a Sasquatch. Literally me, like, not even 4 years ago. Like, a year ago trying to build a Sasquatch. Oh no, everything went wrong. So, let me actually tell you about that story, which is pretty funny. Basically, I tried to build a Sasquatch a while ago, or a Bigfoot. Bigfoot! The foot! Tried to build a Bigfoot, and ended up completely messing it up. Like, the legs were too stubby. He was like, his body was longer than his entire, like, every other part of his body. Like, his legs were shorter than him. Speaking of shorter, I think it needs a, like, smaller color variation to it. Speaking of variation. Speaking of variation, if you hit that like button, it will variate to the color blue. My bad. Seriously, go hit that like button. Just casually smacking in a certain direction. Just casually. He's already becoming pretty tall, I'd say. Maybe one more block should do. And then we can start on his body. There we go. That's so much better than I expected it to be. Oh, that looks more like hair. Wait. Ah, there isn't that replace command in... What? There isn't a replace command in actual Bedrock mode? I mean, I see YouTubers do it if they make a mistake. Just found out that this looks a lot more like hair, I'd say. You know what? Let's just say... he went to the doctor and got it fixed. Oh, bro, what are these excuses coming up with? Bigfoot went to the doctor and got his hair fixed. It's perfect. That's a great, totally not excuse. Now we're just gonna keep on stacking. Just keep stacking. Just keep. I could use some commands to make this a whole lot easier, couldn't I? You know what? Slash. Come on. brown underscore concrete. There we go. Whoa! Now we're gonna go over here, do the exact same thing, because that seems like the only ethical thing to do. Slash fill 150. 39. Whee! Pow. Oh no, I dropped my brown concrete. Herobrine. Whenever I looked at myself, I just had to do it. I am Herobrine. 21. 28. Oh, no, I need to add in what the block is. Brown concrete. Pow. Holy cow. How would this world spin around without commands, bro? $149. I'm gonna try to type this one a lot faster now. Feels like a mini game. Guys, and by the way, if you're building this or are new to Minecraft and want to build this, you cannot use this command. Well, you can use the /fill, but it won't be the same coordinates or numbers that I'm typing in. I'm just doing this so the video doesn't last for 9 trillion years. I keep trying to use the same command over and over again. I keep clicking up. Because I'm so used to just like using a world edit thing or something to make it so much easier. No, I don't have the mod installed right now. 149. 41. Forte. Third time I forgot to like type in the actual block name. Now we can do like his chest and crap for legit and not a command. And if you're on computer, it's probably even easier to type that in. I have to, on PlayStation, if anybody that watches my crap plays on PlayStation, you would know what I mean. But in Minecraft, you basically have to, like, click each individual button for the, like, for the letter. I don't have a keyboard in front of me. I have a thing that I have to individually move over to whatever letter or thing that I am typing. And you guys can't see what I'm typing because it's client side. And crap like that. I'm gonna need to go like one more up a bit higher. There we go. Surprisingly doesn't look bad. For what I thought it was gonna look like anyways. Thought it was gonna look pretty bad. No, it didn't. And also to add more depth, like the hair is over top of like his skin. Yet again, another... what am I gonna call this? Fantastic Tips with Terry. Yeah, that's actually a really good name. Back to Fantastic Tips with Terry here. We're gonna go... If you're gonna be doing stuff like hair over top of skin, give it depth and not just one big block. Try to go ahead and do what I'm doing right now. And sort of like fill it in with the amount of hair that you want to be covering it up. And not have to completely replace the blocks that you just placed. And also gives it more depth to look more realistic. Yep. Meow. There. No. Does not look like, you know what? Boom. Placed. And bump, bump. There we go. That is now done. Lightning and the thunder. Why is it not looking good? I want it to look good. You know what? I was gonna try to make it look more realistic, like abs and crap, but no. Well, it's good the way it is, and that's the way it's gonna be. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Can't sleep, chill. I've got my hands off the controller. Not looking behind me either. You know what? I'll look behind me. He wasn't there. Surprisingly. Oh yeah, I haven't made a hold of the void yet. Duh. He can't spawn. It's just him getting mad, probably. He's like, why aren't you doing a video about me? He's like, brother, why aren't you doing a vid about me? I will soon. And yes, that is true. I will do a video on Can't Sleep very, very soon. Be expecting that if you like all Minecraft creepypastas and crap. And who knows, some of them exist. But if you believe in all those creepypastas and crap, I will probably be making those videos very soon. Stay tuned on my channel, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So, I think we need to just go. Holy crap! My drift just an abomination in there. Just wow, wow, wow. Hang on, let me see. It has enough depth now. His arms are going to be massive, though, in order to get the image that I was thinking. I was thinking of him to be, like, really, really bulky. Like, his head is almost embedded, like, into his, like, chest. That's what I was thinking. Did I mess up on something? Yes, I definitely did! What is happening? It's hard to copy it all first try onto the same side. I was about to say, like, why in the Giga Taco Bell? Like, what in the Giga Taco Bell cheesy gordita crunch is happening up there? That should work. The amount of depth that you have to put into making it look realistic is extremely tough. Come on. Just adding like the little extra details. And boom. Is that in the wrong area? What is happening? No, it's not. It just for some reason has like the opposite looking thing on each side. Looking good so far, though. I think it needs to be a bit more, like, rounded, though. Just slightly. He needs to lay off eating all of, like, the pie and crap that people leave out for him in the woods. There. That looks very good now. I like it. Next thing that we're going to do is the head, which arguably is the hardest part, like, to do. We're going to have it yet again, like, embedded into his head almost. Like, his neck is going to also be his head. Or technically it's not his head, it's the hair that is like dragging down, causing it to look that way. On Bigfoot images and stuff. There. You know what? For what I was thinking, the shaping isn't that bad. The shape ain't too bad. What is missing? I'll build up the head and then add the features, because I think if I were to add the features while I'm still building the head, it wouldn't look as good, really. Because I'd be trying to be like on a time crunch, basically, on building up the head and up like the inner core parts that I'm just adding for aesthetic, honestly. I'm gonna be real honest. This isn't the biggest build I've ever done. Like, most of you people would probably think, man, this kid's putting a lot of time and effort into this. Wow, I'm gonna try to build this. This looks so hard. Nope. It's not even close to some of the crap that I've built. I've worked on some worlds for like months, really. Whoa. I like it so far. I think we gotta start like rounding the head now. To make him not look like not make him look like he's a stretched taco shell. Just like just like his face goes. Bro's face stretches all the way up to here, like, hey guys. Be so funny though. I could do a meme world. I could do an entire part. Like, entire thing on just building memes. Chill, bud. And of course you know what I'm talking about. Can't sleep! That I was about to say, like, that dark sound. That sound can only be played in the dark. Completely just lost track of, like, what I was saying. The dark shroud of evil. Boom. Now I'm just sort of building up the hair on him because he's a very heady boy. Gotta kind of ruin the shaping that we had here too. Because the shape is just gonna get destroyed either way if we tried to build even longer hair. Ain't too bad. Bro looks like a Viking in like a costume. New theory on Bigfoot. He's just a Viking in a costume. Guys, write it down, write this down. I'm acting like Patrick from that one episode of SpongeBob where they're trying to go camping. And like Squidward joins in and tells them like the proper way to go camping. And they're all just going crazy like, write this down, write it down. It's a funny episode. Meh. Meh. Like it. Now we're gonna do the face. Then we'll do the arms. Okay, instantly turned into a Dr. Nowhere phenomenon by looking at it. Joking. How would we build his mouth now? First, we need a little bit more space to do this. That is obviously the wrong color. What way would we shape it? We have about like 6 blocks of area. Maybe like that? This maybe? You know what? I need to do something. In here. Get me through. I'm gonna add depth to his mouth so it actually looks like his mouth could open. This is gonna make it so much better. So where it needs to be even farther. If I'm gonna do that, which also is a very great technique. I'm gonna actually make his mouth, like, realistic. No, that looks like brains. 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 POV every zombie in all of Minecraft. Brains. You know what? Get that out. We are gonna do the full dark technique. If you don't know what that is, I'll tell you. Basically, what it is you will completely outline when you do the mouth in black, and then you'll just go back, like, from where it is, you'll just go and, like, stretch it really far. So it ends up almost looking realistic by the end. Bro, what is that? Sunshine lollipops. Bro just had the biggest smile of his life. I'm afraid. And it doesn't matter if you wreck a little bit of the outside. As long as the mouth kind of looks good. At least. Because if you build something's mouth, it has to be realistic. Or at least, in my mind, something like a cryptid. To high of stature, like... To have that high of a stature. I'm joking. Just try to use the technique and it'll make all your builds look 100% better than they used to. And it's gonna open that side, yep. Now that's when you curve it. Practically what you're gonna do is hollow it. Boom. This should look really... I like it, actually. Could even add maybe a little bit of lighting, like right hidden underneath his mouth, to give it some special effect. Let's add some lighting. Bum, bum, bum. Now at nighttime... Oh, crap, yeah. It's always day. Gonna go ahead and... Always day. It's gonna go off. Always day. Do daylight cycle. Yay. Midnight. Yeah, his mouth lights up. That's cool. Times it back to day. Maybe could add just a slight alter, like the... Now it just looks sad. You know what? We're gonna keep it like this. And it'll probably pull together near the end. Villager! Immediately turns from Sasquatch to villager. Doesn't look that bad, really. I think it needs to just keep going. More. I like it though. I kind of like it. Although it kind of looks a little bit droopy and derpy from the side. I do like it. Now I'm gonna go ahead, grab smooth quartz. Where is a smooth quartz block? There we go. More like, where's the color? Crap, did I get rid of it? Crap! Well, it's probably right here. Yippery. You know what? That looks really nice. Maybe there? Ooh, I like that. It looks very good. Now we have to do the arms! The massive muscles. So, how are we gonna do this? Gonna go ahead. Guys, if you know me, you know what I'm gonna have to do. Commands! I'm gonna go ahead. Use slash fill right here. Like I did on the body. Now we're gonna go right there. Perfect. Yeah, I just noticed what I could have done. I didn't have to, like, go each separate place that I wanted it. Let me just copy this up to see. Yeah, that's aligned. It's aligned perfectly. I'm gonna do this. Then brown concrete yet again, and boom. There we go. Now we're gonna have to round it out. That is so much easier than building that. That was gonna be 564 blocks needed to be placed. Yet again, more luxuries of knowing how to use commands. Then we'll just basically do the same thing on this side. Where did I copy it? Like right there. Okay. I'm gonna go right here. Nope. Fifth time I've done that. Slash fill. Yet again. 144. 40. Now what chord is this at? Right there, okay. Right there. I'm trying to get it pretty precise. Then it's, I believe, because I can't delete this, I'm trying to get it precise. 5 blocks long. Correctamundo. Now we're going to copy. 49, 23, 45, and yet again, brown concrete, fill! Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm just trying to also give it more depth on the corners and crap. Now we gotta do his massive hands. That really looks like Bigfoot. So, I think could end up doing this like maybe there. We're gonna give him massive like fists. He's got his balls, like, his hands in a ball. Like, I'm gonna wreck it! He turns into Wreck-It Ralph and not... I'm just thinking of the brand new thing on, like, who would win or something. Like Sasquatch or Wreck-It Ralph. That'd be really funny. There. Now we just gotta do the exact same thing on the side and it should finish. And be sick. Oh crap, I did not. You know what? I'm gonna keep them blocks for now. We'll shape it out after. It's just looking like. Are they actually gonna be able to see the other side from there? No, they shouldn't. The one odd, like the odd one out right there. I could have done this so much easier if I just would have built the floor first. I could have just built off of the floor. And we're pretty much done with his hands. Just gotta add a tiny bit more. There, his hands are boxes. We're not gonna keep it that way. No, no, no. We'd have to make, like, the fingers from out here, right? Oh, then they aren't even visible from the outside. Crap. Oh, Will. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and change my idea. We're not gonna do the fists. We're gonna make him have limp hands. I hated that. I hated that, like, noise. That was creepy. Very creepy. We're so close to being done with this bit. The dogs, the puppers down there, are just destroying the skeletons. Is there like a war going on? Yep. Killer rabbit, killer rabbit. Is that a killer rabbit? Wait, no, are they? They don't spawn naturally anymore. Crap. Hello. You look like the killer rabbit. Hello. Aloha. There. I believe he's pretty much done. The one thing we gotta do is /give. I always do this. Where is it? Where is it? Light _ block. Then we're gonna do. Also, you can copy these commands over. Just if you want to get these yourself. Then what's the one? @p. Yeah, so you're gonna go ahead and do that. Wow. Gonna make me just actually use the @player for once. That's like the only time it's ever done that to me, is as in making me do that. And you're probably wondering, well, you can see all these. That's not fun. He's gonna look all ugly now. No, he ain't. Well, there we go. That looks very, very good. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that like and subscribe button for more awesome content just like this. Hope you guys enjoyed the video!